Good evening, everyone. Welcome to InTouch, a masterclass on school products powered by Brainwonders in partnership with Educatio Learning. This fourth edition of Masterclass series will take you on a short journey of introducing you to 30 innovative school products selected from across India. In this masterclass, innovative products, informative content, and progressive ideas are being shared with you. We remain hopeful that this and the forthcoming sessions will inspire you to take your school community to a new direction of development. My name is Shaman, and I will be your moderator for today. I represent India's largest counseling organization, Brainwonders. With 108 global centers and 12,000 connected schools, Brainwonders has been revolutionizing the face of academic guidance, career development, and personal growth via its US patented DMIT and online psychometric tests. Founded by Mr. Manish Naidu, over the past decade, Brainwonders has been nationally awarded on 7 different platforms, including recognition for being the most trusted and digitally innovative career counseling company. Excellence and passion is what Brainwonders strives for. And with that, let's begin today's session. Before I welcome today's speaker, I request all our audience to immerse themselves in this session and hold their questions, which will be addressed right after the session. I present to you today's speaker, Mr. Hakeem Junaid, who is the founder of Educatio Learning, an alumni of lovely professional university, Punjab. Junaid started his career with a destination management company, Naam Ho, which is based in Delhi. But his love for technology and online learning made him start his venture in the year of 2020. Junaid's initiative is the first of its kind in the Valley, and he plans to provide and develop a platform to make education accessible to all. He plans to provide online courses for competitive exams like NEET, IIT JEE, UPSC, various other state level and national level exams, and supplementary courses for the K2 level. He also plans to offer structured courses that run parallel to the school's curriculum. The platform will promise to make learning interactive through interactive video lectures, assignments, video solutions, doubt clearing sessions, weekly textbook solutions, and more. Today's session topic is importance of digital education.
Hi everyone out there. Uh, Thank you to the audience for coming and sparing their precious time out here. So let's begin with today's session, and I would like to thank to the team FSL as well for providing our organization such a wonderful platform where we could showcase our services, what we have to offer. So basically, I will start with myself, what I have done. I have completed my business administration degree from lovely professional university, Punjab, Jalandhar, and I have been into the education work since very long. And during the pandemic year, this year, we came across an idea like how can we transform, how can we help education companies, schools, organizations to deliver the education freely accessible, free accessible education and quality wise. So let's begin with the today's session. The name of our organization is Educatio Learning. So basically, what we do is we are into the content development industry since 2020, and we have a subject expertise in areas of STEM subjects like science and technology, engineering, mathematics. We specify in providing content services regarding biology, physics, chemistry, psychology, and business management also, where we specify in the subjects like economics, marketing, business management, human resource development. So what we have to offer to our clients in our portfolio is assessments and questions, textbook solutions, curriculum and textbook developments, all text writing, script writing. I will take you through all of this. How do we people do this out here? So basically, if we see assessments and questions, what we do in assessment and question is we create a unique question on basis of the Bloom's taxonomy. Actually, suppose there is a Bloom's taxonomy of a think level. We create a question in a such a way that an student out there can will be able to connect it with his or her day-to-day activities and answer a particular question and solve that particular question and prepare for his or her exams. We provide also the textbook solutions to class 1 to 12th class, university level textbooks in a step-by-step detailed manner, so that it will be easy for a student to access those that material and study that material and grab up those concepts easily. What we have to offer to our organizations, our clients, there is curriculum and textbook developments. All text writing is based actually on the target audience of blind people. We in all text writing, what we do basically, the target audience for all text writing is blind people. An image, we describe an image. What there is, suppose there is an image of a DNA, we will mention each and every part of a DNA through a particular caption so that it will be easily understood for the disabled people, blind people. And we have recently added another thing to our service, that is script writing. Script writing is for you to voice over. Suppose an educator from a school wants us to design a particular script for a lecture, 1 hour lecture for him. We are into that service as well. So moving on to next slide is what our mission is. The mission of our organization is to provide the high educational content quality services to organizations, educational institutions, individuals, whosoever is related to the field of education. Every one of us is related to the field of education, either directly or indirectly. So what we do is we provide the education, the content in video solutions, text solutions, online tutoring, one-to-one tutoring. We conduct online doubt solving sessions through various platforms. The belief of our organization is that we have to transform the way of delivering education actually. If we can see the education sector, you have no longer to be an education company. You want to be an edtech company until and unless your company doesn't has either organization or schools don't have technology in them. We are just an education company. We are no longer an edtech company. If we want to sustain in the market, I believe that we have to incorporate technology in us. So we want to transform the way of delivering the education. We want to transform the way education is delivered. We want to create maximum digital education awareness, how digital education can be created, can be given to the target audience. With every client, we try to create a story that uh, will we cherish for entire lifetime. Moving on to our next slide is how we started our operations, our existence. We started our operation in the year 2021 when the entire world was shut down. We were under a pandemic. And what made me to start this particular thing was that I I used to study what problems the edtech companies or education companies are facing, the schools are facing, the organizations are facing, the universities are facing. All of them were facing the same problem, that they were not able to deliver the content, engaging content, conversational content. So we came up with an idea that we will start delivering the content, this service to educational organizations, institutions, schools, edtech companies out here, in India as well as abroad also. So what we have done since last 1 year almost, we have managed to solve around, provide solutions to 72,000 plus questions, which are from various subjects, including science, business management, psychology. We have been managed to create number of ebooks. The ebooks we basically create do have the content in them, which is basically based on images only. The more the images are there, the students feel more connected towards the particular content rather than text content. If we consider the example of a student studying in fifth class, fourth grade, or sixth grade, suppose, he or she will more feel connected towards the image rather than the text content. He or she will feel that this text content is boring, and image, if they have a colored image there on a book, they will feel more connected to that image. We have described, almost provided the captions for almost 40,000 plus images, which in which our target audience is just the disabled people, basically blind people only. And we have managed to create almost around 20,000 new questions from different subject areas, and the number is increasing with every day. So we have a team which is very well managed for each and every subject. Like if we talk about the subject of the biology, our team consists of the people who have been working in the edtech sector only since the last 1 year, 2 years. We mainly give preference to the freshers who can showcase their talents out there. So moving towards the session topic of the today, that was the brief intro about what we do, how we started our operations, what we do. And now moving towards today's session topic is digital education and what are the educations of digital education. As the name signifies digital education, the name digital education only signifies that delivering the education through digital medium. What is the digital medium available with us? That is, internet is the main digital medium available with us, where we can deliver education, quality content, quality e-learning material at even affordable and free of cost. So we use various tools and technologies, methodologies to prepare the content, to make the content more engaging. So we want to remove the age-old practices of the delivering the education. Like what I mean here by age-old practice is, suppose if there is a classroom, in a classroom we have a ratio of students 30 is to 1, 30 students, one teacher, 40 students, one teacher. The teacher is not able to meet a requirement of each and every student in the class. So there is a lack of connect between the teacher and the student. So we want to remove that barrier which exists between a teacher and a student. And as we can see with each passing day, the current situation we are under, COVID situation we are under. So we need to, we, as soon as we acknowledge the fact that the future of education lies only providing the content, quality education in a digital medium. Okay, if we move towards what is the basic advantage of digital education, uh, it is basically the first and foremost thing, according to me, is we can do the personalized learning. Now we need to understand what personalized learning means. Personalized learning means we can provide the platform for a student and then teacher so that they can learn on one-to-one basis. We can design the curriculum for the educator and students so that they can learn as per their speed, as per their capability. As we can see, the conventional mode user has already created so much of the gap in the education system. As the students, if I will take my example, when I was in school or in college, the teacher used to come to the class. She used to deliver the lecture without letting whether a particular student has been able to understand a particular thing or not. Every student has a particular level of understanding, capability of understanding, speed of understanding the concepts. Rather, what happened then? We were not able to access to those have to access to those teachers again. Like what we have learned, we faced a lot of issues while we were in exam time. So we want to provide a platform through the digital education of one-to-one learning actually, and I consider it as the basic and the foremost advantage of the education system. It makes students smarter. Okay, now the question arises here, how does digital education make a student smarter? It makes students smarter. There is a simple answer to this, that it brings an approach of self-directed learning. It brings a concept in a students of, in easy words, we can say self-study. He will try to be self-sufficient to learn particular concepts according to his or his efficiency, the speed of understanding things. It will result in increase the productivity of the students. The more productivity is, the more time saving it will be for its students to learn new and new concepts actually. And what it will do, it will sharpen the critical thinking skills, which are actually the basis of the students growth, for the reasoning capability of the growth. Another main advantage is it makes students self motivated. So how does a digital content make a student self motivated? The students, it is a basic thing. The students which tend to learn using through digital tools and technology, they develop a better knowledge base as they have access to the more and more resources. A teacher, I believe that a teacher cannot provide access to you to that much of resources as much as internet can provide you. So it will result in developing a knowledge base for our students. And we can see that the content which is present digitally is far more accessible, available. Like I have mentioned as well as in your slide, it is interactive, memorable, those generous textbooks, or that like one-sided lectures we used to have in school days, college days. And so that we need to feel the self-motivated, we need to bring that concept in our students, that they can connect their day-to-day activities to what they are learning. Expanded learning opportunities. So how does digital education provide a medium for expanded learning opportunities? So the basic and the major advantage of the digital learning, actually, according to me, is that it provides expanded learning opportunity for students. It provides them a fact that they can easily access to any content at any place at any time. They will tend to learn more and more things through the digital tools and technology. They don't have to stick to the particular thing to learn. They can uh, take the quality education at any place, anytime, as per their preferences. And finally, it provides a higher engagement rate. So how does a digital content provide a higher engagement rate to a student? As we can see, the traditional way of the learning used to offer a very less scope of engagement to the, as like we can see the textbooks or educator, the teacher and student, there was very less interaction in between the class. When we provide an online tutoring sessions, one-to-one tutoring sessions, we can cope up with the speed, with the concept taking ability of that student at so easily, so that we can take it this way. If a class is 30 students and there is one teacher is not able, the basic problem lies here that at one teacher is not able to address each and every need of a student studying in the class. While as on the other medium, we will see in digital education, we have a number of options of learning. Students can learn from easily anywhere and have an access to free education. So how do we increase an engagement rate in the content in the e-learning? The more, I believe that the more images are available, the more engaging the content is, the more conversational the content is. We need to provide engaging content, easily accessible content, interactive sessions we can conduct. The virtual reality sessions are there. The video content, we provide online doubt solving sessions through the videos, where like if XYZ students have some issue, we provide a one-to-one learning for that particular question only. That was all from my side. If any of you wants to collaborate with us, they can contact with us on the numbers mentioned down on the screen, and can mail us through on the email ID mentioned on the screen, that is info@educatiolearning.com. That was all from my side. Over to you, FSL. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. Okay, Dr. Yogita Sarwal has asked one question. How did this idea come to your mind, sir? Basically, Yogita, thank you for asking the question, first of all. Basically, the idea came long back ago. Like, I have developed, I used to work in the content industry myself, and during the pandemic area, I faced the issue, like there wasn't companies, edtech companies basically, used to face the problem that they didn't have access to the quality resources. They didn't have access to the quality resources. They face a difficulty in creating the content. So we thought, came our team, my team actually came up with an idea, like we should help the edtech companies, schools out there, to so that they can provide content easily, which is accessible to everyone. Okay, sir, which, okay, the major issues I faced them in the organizing start. Okay, so to be honest, I come from a background. I'll basically I'm from Kashmir, so the basically we faced the problem of delivering the content through internet. As we know that there is an internet issues out on here daily basis. That is the issue we faced out here only. I hope Yogita I have answered your question. Thank you, Yogita. Okay, Mr. Pankaj Jain has asked a question. How can we ensure learning by technology is inclusive and participatory? So, how can we ensure this particular thing is that we students as well as teachers need to understand the basic fact that we need to take this thing along with us. We need to bring like things like animated sessions. We can take help from the content companies out there, and bring the participation of the students out here, so that we can ensure that everyone, student, be it a teacher, everyone is participative, and we can create a conducive environment for delivering the quality education. Okay, Mr. Pankaj Jain has asked a question that schools have embraced a absent remote learning last year. Some see benefits in virtual learning, but others fear the impact on disadvantaged children and privatization by state. after COVID, will digital learning be the new normal? So, as per my experience, the digital education in the post-COVID area will be the new normal. So, because we have to come to know that how we can transform education from a age-old practices, we have came to know how we can deliver the quality education through just internet. A student is staying at his home, a teacher is staying at his home. We can deliver an education in an easy way. So, according to me, the schools, the better they take an action that they adapt the digital practices easily so that it will be beneficial for them, as the according to me the new normal is going to be digital learning in the post covid area. Okay, Dr. Nalini Arora has asked a question. Okay, so the basic question by Dr. Nalini Arora has been asked that how digital learning can help us close the global education gap. So I again will repeat the same thing that said throughout my session, is that the the student to teacher ratio we used to have in our schools or college time was very high. The students were almost 30 to 40 students in my college. There were in one class, and uh, there was one teacher. So the digital education, when we have a easily accessible education, the global education gap will be built automatically. You need to provide a universal content throughout the globe. A student from a USA should be able to compete with a student from India. A student from an India should be able to compete with a student from USA. And this, coming to the stakeholders point, we need to take each and every stakeholder with us, be it one belonging from edtech sector, be it from schools, colleges, universities. I believe that you no longer can be an education company, you have to be an edtech company. I hope no one has more questions. If anyone has more questions, please ask. Okay, we will end this session then. Thank you so much for everyone whosoever has participated in the session and made it such an engaging session. And I will again thank Team FSL for such a wonderful platform. Thank you so much.